So we're going to run over the installation of an expansion board for a Mark III unit. So first thing we need to do is actually remove the front cover. These have O-rings on the back side, so they will not be fully released. You're just loosening them. I'm holding the cover in place because it will fall off. So detach gently. I'm going to remove solar panel cable. It's attached on the slot that says PV panel. And if you're ever curious about which orientation it goes with, it's going to be duplicating the same as the battery wires right here. So red is on the left, black is on the right. Cool, it is good to go. That is how you would plug it back in. Just gonna rest that there for right now. Now internally, we have the main motherboard, and I've already routed cables for this expansion board up through the push-throughs here, which is where they should be routed. And then to install this, you're gonna have your two upper standoffs. And then we're just gonna attach these to this portion of the motherboard. And so to go, and I'm just gonna line them up real quick. Make sure I'm not over to the right or to the left one too much. And then I'm gonna gently, on the top of the board, not the terminals, push down. And it should line up with those. And I'm just gonna depress gently. So for these two sensors, this is a leaf wetness sensor. It's labeled on the board. This is the only one that's going to take a 3.3 voltage or 3.3 volt rail. So I'm just going to align those just using a regular small flathead screwdriver. And I'm just going to close those on the wires. Give a gentle little tug to make sure everything's in place. This is a paranometer, so it's going to be in this paranometer slot. You got two wires in this bottom one in the upper one. The white is the positive in this scenario, and sorry, I just need to see that. And so same thing. I have the shield and the ground here, and then the paranometer cable there, and then I'm just gonna seal that up. Now, it would be kind of similar if you went to a soil temp one. You're gonna have a brown and a black typically, and then a shielded cable. Shielded cable is gonna look very similar. So, sorry, a red and a black, not a brown and a black. Red is gonna go on soil temp, ground and shield is gonna be the black, and then this color cable, the see-through one. And then when we get to soil moisture, that is going to be a green or a green striped cable. And I would do the same thing. That is going to have no polarity whatsoever, so you can put them in either orientation, green and striped or green and striped, doesn't really matter. Tighten them down, route them through the base if you need to, and that would be pretty much it. The only thing to keep in mind is if you are running a leaf wetness sensor, it needs to have Agromet firmware in there, otherwise it will not register and understand the leaf wetness sensor. Any other expansion board really does not need any other type of programming. The regular motherboard programming will work fine. And then from here, we're just gonna plug in the solar panel as I already did. And then tighten everything up. And we're good to go. Thank you, sir. I'm solid if you already stopped it, right?